Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction or read-through to Elf Sama Yaserarenai, or plus-sized elf, or what is it, like 50 Nuances de Gras in the French release, which I still dislike. Plus-sized elf I think works. I wish it was just like elf can't on a diet or whatever, even if that's not proper English. But I feel like making it a 50 Shades of Grey pun is not a good idea, given that it's January 2021, and that's already a dated reference. So I don't like changing that to like a reference of something else that kind of doesn't really have anything to do with the series itself. But I'm getting way off topic. We're here with Chapter 44. I just read Chapter 43. This one is Appointment 44, Elf Soup. Okay? Bye Bye Potatoes, Hello Mushrooms, Volumes 1 through 7 of the Ultimate Dieting Isekai manga are now on sale. Okay? Cool little cover page, pretty simple, just showing the characters. Really nice looking opening here. Exercise is so easy when the air's nice and cool like this, isn't it? That's why the fall is the season for sports. The air is so fragrant. It's beyond words. It's nice. Alright, this is nice and all, but I'm starving. How about we head back? I have to go visit the dogs first. Can you go without me? Okay. And she gets back. And she's now eating fries. Oh my god, this page. The page of her walking up to him is so good. And then is that a Hunter x Hunter reference? Welcome home. Because I know there are tons of references in this manga. Like plenty of JoJo's and a lot of old school stuff. Welcome home. Human? Yes. Those fries. Are they tasty? Yeah. How dare you eat them when you tell me not to? Maybe if I eat you, I'll get some of that potato flavor. Ah, Edifu, stop. Please control yourself. So basically you tell me that eating fries will make me fat, but it's perfectly fine when you do it. That's not what I said. What? What do you mean? I know I told you that fried foods are fattening, but what I meant to say was that, not that eating fried foods necessarily makes you fat, but that since they're so fattening, you have to be aware of how much and how often you eat. You could technically eat fries and not put on a single pound. What? So I can eat them too? Only as part of a balanced diet. Maintaining that balance is a lot harder than you think. It's not so hard when you have a good understanding of nutritional science, though it should be enough just to grasp the basics. Okay then, could you teach me some of those basics? And she's reaching in. Okay, here's one for starters. Have you heard of PFC Balance? No. Oh, wait. I've heard of CFP, Chiyuki Fried Potatoes. I said PFC, not CFP. PFC is an acronym representing the three major nutrient groups: protein, fat, carbohydrate. These are called macronutrients. They're important sources of energy for physical activity and bodily functions. In summary, PFC balance refers to the ratio of macronutrients in one's daily calorie intake. I see. So what's the best ratio? Well, it varies somewhat based on things like age and gender, but this is a good target to shoot for. And we see protein 13 to 20%, fat 20 to 30%, and carbs 50 to 65%. If you can remember this ratio, I think your eating habits will change. If you continue eating an unbalanced diet, it can contribute to lifestyle diseases like obesity and high blood pressure. So what you're saying is that fat has the most calories per gram. Right, fried foods are fattening because they have a lot of fat in them, which makes them high in calories. But if your diet is PFC balanced, your fried food intake shouldn't be an issue. So it's not the fries that's my PFC balance. Yes, and it's not just eating too much that can mess it up. Sometimes an extremely restrictive diet can be poorly PFC balanced. I want you to be mindful of your PFC balance so you can diet safely. Yeah, health always comes first, but it would be difficult to run the numbers every single time I eat. It might be difficult to do the math by hand, but these days there are plenty of simple-to-use apps that will keep track for you. You want to give it a try? Yeah, it looks neat. For breakfast I had 2 large fries. What the? The fat counter just exploded. Of course it did. How about we make lunch? You sure? What about we can come up with a low-fat recipe together. Okay. Now then, bote, what are we making? Good question. Since we're going for products below Okay. Gum brand milk, gum brand salad oil. Okay. Since we're going for low fat here, we shouldn't use any dairy products. No oil either, right? Right. Low fat. Oh, since it's autumn, let's make mushroom soup. Mushrooms, how many calories are in those? Mushrooms are low in fat and also make a nice dashi stock. They're also high in protein, high in fiber, and packed with vitamins. They're delicious and nutritious. That's some amazing fungus. Let's start by filling a pot with water and adding some kombu. Let it sit for about 30 minutes. Can we skip the fish food? Oh, right. I know how you are with fish. While we wait, let's prepare the mushrooms. We'll be using shimeji, enoki, shiitake, and eringi mushrooms. If there's dirt on them, clean them off with a paper towel. Like this? Yes. Cut off the hard parts, then chop them into a suitable size. You can tear the shimeji mushrooms apart with your hands. I'm done. Looking good. Now let's put the pot on the stove. Take the kombu out just before it reaches boil. Look how big it got. Now add the mushrooms if you please. Okay. We're throwing them in raw this time, but in the future you might want to fry them beforehand. The aroma's amazing. Ho ho, maybe I'll try that next time. Alright, and we just have a bunch of labels. Okay. Add some soy sauce, sake, and mirin for flavor. Finally, add a bit of salt. Just a little bit. Please don't dump the whole thing in. I knew you'd say that. Pour it in a bowl, garnish it with a mitsuba leaf, and it's ready. Can't wait to try this. Are you eating too, human? Just getting a taste. Delicious. The kombu dashi really brings out the mushroom flavor. These kind of mushrooms are rich in guanilic acid, an umami flavor component. Combine them with the kombu's umami component, glutamic acid, and you get delicious synergy that makes flavors more pronounced, sort of like elves and bows. So, how many calories is this? The all-important question. Don't worry. The serving size of this bowl is around 180 grams, so it should be about 30 calories. 30? And here's the PFC Balance. Really evened out your high-fat breakfast. That's really low in fat. If you break it down like that, it really is an amazing fungus. Yes, this is a powerful tool in any dieter's arsenal. Amazing. They grow all over the forest, too. Major elf vibes. Right. I'll call this elf soup. Haha. Phew. That was good. It was only a little bit of soup, but it was so delicious that I feel satisfied. Glad to hear that. This is just making me so hungry. PFC Balance. I'll try to keep it in mind from now on. It might feel like a burden at first, but if you frame it like, I already ate this much today, what else can I fit in? Then it kind of feels like a puzzle game. Okay, I'll remember that. By the way, Arifuda-san, we'll be having elf soup tonight as well. I don't mind, but let's not ignore the P balance either. P balance, potato balance. And then we cut over to Kuroera. In summary, it's important to keep your PFC balance in mind when deciding what to eat. You get all that. You seriously came here just to tell me that? It's like it's some forbidden knowledge, and why that belittling tone? Fine, no elf soup for you then. Elf soup, what's that, your bathwater? Gross. It's not. Whatever, just hurry up and buy something. I've got shelves to stock. Give me some What happened to all the PFC Balance stuff? You're gonna mess it all up. Hold on, now even I'm not that dumb. Straight cut and natural are totally different calorie-wise. Natural cut, 300 kilocalories, 11 grams of fat. Straight cut, 400 calories, 20 or 70, 20 grams of fat. It's only half the fat, so I'll switch to natural cut fries. That's how I'll maintain my PFC balance. Here, now leave. I was going to hang around here anyway. I don't know. What's that? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that if you keep looking as bad as you do now, the human's going to get fired one of these days. Ho ho ho. The hell are you talking about? Because work is all about getting results, you know? You're really starting to piss me off. I'm going home. That damn manju butt. I'm back. Oh, hello, Chief? Talking about work? What? Fired? And then her ears. Okay. I'm not going to read the translator's notes here. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really did. It wasn't as funny as last one, but it was really educational and made me very hungry, actually. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow on Twitter if you want. If you want a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. And lastly, if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it is patreon.com/HakuOfTheTubes, or a link will be in the description. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.